Your body produces energy every second, but that process depends on something most people have never heard of. CoQ10, short for Coenzyme Q10, is a compound found inside your cells. It plays a central role in how your body produces energy at a cellular level. To understand this properly, it helps to look at where energy is actually produced in the body. Inside your cells are structures called mitochondria. These are often described as the powerhouses of the cell. Their role is to convert nutrients from food into usable energy. This energy is used for everything the body does: movement, organ function, repair, and even basic survival processes. CoQ10 is directly involved in this process. It helps transport electrons within the mitochondria, which is a key step in producing energy. Without this process functioning efficiently, energy production becomes less effective. This is where CoQ10 becomes important. It does not create energy by itself. Instead, it supports the system that produces energy. This is a critical distinction. Many people look for quick ways to boost energy. Stimulants are often used for this purpose, but stimulants do not improve how energy is produced. They simply increase alertness. CoQ10 works differently. It supports the underlying process. This is why it is often discussed in relation to sustained energy rather than immediate stimulation. Another important point is that CoQ10 levels naturally change over time. As the body ages, natural production of CoQ10 may decline. This means the efficiency of energy production can also change. This is often noticed in tissues that require a consistent energy supply. The heart is one of the most energy-demanding organs in the body. It is constantly active without rest. Because of this, CoQ10 is often discussed in relation to cardiovascular health. Muscles are another area where energy demand is high. During physical activity, muscles rely heavily on efficient energy production. If this process is not functioning optimally, fatigue may occur more quickly. This helps explain why CoQ10 is often explored in relation to exercise performance and recovery. There is also growing interest in how CoQ10 interacts with metabolic processes. Energy production is closely linked to how the body manages nutrients. While CoQ10 is not a treatment for metabolic conditions, its role in cellular energy places it within this broader conversation. Another factor to consider is that CoQ10 exists in different forms. The most commonly discussed forms are ubiquinone and ubiquinol. Both are involved in energy production, but they differ slightly in how they function within the body. This is usually considered in more detailed discussions, particularly when looking at supplementation strategies. However, the key idea remains the same. CoQ10 supports the system responsible for producing energy. It does not replace lifestyle. It does not override poor habits. It works within the system the body already uses. This brings us back to a broader principle. Health is not built on single elements. It is built on systems. Sleep, nutrition, movement, and recovery all influence how energy is produced and used. CoQ10 becomes one part of that larger picture. Understanding this helps avoid oversimplification. Instead of asking, how do I get more energy? A more useful question becomes, how well is my body producing energy? This shift in thinking often leads to more sustainable decisions. It also creates a clearer understanding of where compounds like CoQ10 fit in. With that context, CoQ10 is easier to understand. It is not a shortcut. It is a support mechanism. And when the underlying systems are supported, the body tends to function more efficiently. This is where understanding the system changes how energy is approached.